Hey everybody, welcome back to Darth Snugan's Toy Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at the retro Optimus Prime G1. This is from a few years ago that was exclusive to Walmart, but now you can kind of pick them up all over the place. I think Big Bad Toy Store has them. Amazon has them. I actually picked this one up fairly cheap on eBay, but I thought I'd get it out and take a look at it because I don't have a G1. So I thought, why not? I'll go ahead and pick this up. That way I can at least have the G1 version represented in my Optimus Prime collection. So, we will get into him. And I've got a few of the other ones here. You may have seen this one before. This is the KBB Master Classic. I can't remember the full name on that. Let's see, we've got our Super 7 Ultimates. We got one of the more recent releases here. This is from, I believe this is from the Last Night collection. This is the first one that they made of the movie Optimus Prime, where he actually looks like the G1 in his vehicle mode. That is probably the most difficult Transformer I've ever had to mess with. And I even have a knockoff back here that I picked up at a peddler's market for I think $2. It's very cheap hollow plastic. I even had to put a piece of tape to hold his head up, but it's kind of fun to have it because it's obviously a knockoff of Prime. But as you can see, this is just the version that has the cab. Doesn't come with the trailer. You got the retro style packaging with the chart and everything on the back. It's pretty cool. I wasn't worried about having the trailer and all of that stuff. I just wanted the figure to display. So we will get him out of the package. I went ahead and cut the tape. Let's see. I think it's on this side. Yeah. On this side, I just cut the tape. Open the package up here. Alright. So I didn't notice this before, but he comes with two of his blasters. That's cool. Yeah. Nothing special. There's not a whole lot to it. If you remember the G1 Prime, very easy to transform. Not a lot of bells and whistles. But it's a cool figure. And everybody should have one if you're a big fan. So we got a couple little pieces out here to get it out. Careful not to damage the figure. Oh yeah, they make that easy, don't they? Yeah, so there we go. We got the truck mode. And you can see they actually strapped in the hands. We'll cut that too. And I'm not sure why they gave him two guns. That's pretty neat. I don't recall the original having two guns. There we go. Let's pop the hands out. I'll try to do this without having to do any edits, just so I can get this posted faster. If you've ever made YouTube videos, you know that it seems like for every minute you record, you've got a lot more time in editing. And time is something I don't really have a whole lot of these days. Okay, so the blasters, they are a little different. That's interesting. Let's see if I can hold these up here to show you. But see how they are different. That being the more common version. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get these little things out of the way. Now also in the package, You got your little instruction book and the decals to put on. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, but I'll definitely be putting those on at some point. Very nice. They did a really good job of recreating this. You got your little booklet with instructions on how to transform. But like I said earlier, this is such a simple design for a toy. Simple design for a transformer in general. All right, let's take a look at him here. Let it off. All right, so fold the arms out. Legs down. Put his feet out. Roll the head over. Very simple. Let's put his hands on. And this does look and feel very much like the original. Just minus the trailer and all those pieces that come with it. I do like it, and I was really excited about getting this to add to my collection here. There we go. There we got our classic Optimus Prime. And you see him next to his Super 7 Ultimates version, which is a lot bigger. Of course, this is a non-transforming. And then next to him, very cool. But yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. You don't really have a bend at the elbow or anything. It's just out like that. Oh, no, there we go. It does actually bend. Sorry about that. It was just kind of tight because it was in the package. But I do like it. The die cast on this is very nice. Very shiny. Very much what I remember the version I had when I was a kid. So let's go ahead and double it up and give him his other gun too. Nice. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, you compare him to this knockoff, which is so ridiculous that someone was able to make this and, put it in basically like dollar store type packaging. Very cheap packaging. I wish I held on to it because it was really funny. It was really a badly translated description. But that is obviously meant to be Optimus Prime. And I can't remember what version this one is. But like I said, it is a more recent. Here we go. We'll just knock them all over. It is a more recent release. I've had it. I've probably had it a couple of years, maybe. But yeah, this one's kind of weird because of the way the cab is on his back. And then you're using this little fake front for his chest. Yeah, so there's a lot of Optimus Prime figures that I would like to have, and I have more. I just don't have them with me at the moment. Yeah. What's cool is on this one, there is a G1 version head that you can put on him to make it look more like the toy, which I thought's pretty cool. The same with the Super 7, the Ultimate version. It also has a G1 toy head, but I chose to keep the cartoon version head on him at the moment. Now this guy, I really like this figure, but like I was saying, it is so difficult to transform. So once I do, he will stay in robot mode. Getting him back into truck mode just to do this, and actually I did it just so I could do this video because I wanted to compare him next to the original. So we're going to transform him back into truck mode real quick, just so we can compare the two. So take the hands off. Let's go ahead. We'll flip his head back over, and I do like that they have the little rubs that they had on the. It wasn't the original releases, but some of the subsequent releases, I believe, had the rub feature. Because I know I've had a lot of the little mini bots that some had them and some didn't. All right, so see how easy that was to transform that into the truck mode. So then you compare it next to that one. Very comparable in size. Obviously, this is a little bit bigger, but close. Let me see if I can get this one transformed. I'm going to do it off camera just because it's easier. Alright, so there's the truck mode for that, which is very, very basic. Hardly any paint apps. I mean, they don't even paint the windows on this thing. It's kind of lame. That's why I keep it in the robot mode. For the most part, I usually just keep all my primes in robot mode. As you can see, there's what it looks like underneath. Kind of silly. But I get what they were going for. This is a lower priced prime. And they were trying to make it easier for kids to transform. Unfortunately, that lower price also meant that you lose out on a lot of the decals. But it is what it is. I don't mind it. It's easy to transform. So you just pop that back. Fold the legs back over. Get his arms to pop out. There we go. Overall, it's comparable to the G1 just as far as how easy it is to transform. Now, I will say the one thing I don't like about this one is the way these stick out and his hands are kind of covered up. But for what it is, it's fine. Yeah, so the G1, very cool. I'm glad to pick that up. I know it's difficult to get a G1 Megatron, but honestly, I hate the G1 Megatron. I had that one as a kid. It was neat that it transformed into that gun, but I was always had an issue with that whole size. They call it mass displacement or whatever it was they try to use as terminology on how he transformed into a gun and then another robot could carry him around and shoot stuff. It just never made any sense to me. Let's see. We'll transform this guy. See, his head just flips over. Using that same basic design that Prime has. This thing is so cheap. Yeah, it's barely holding together. But what do you expect for a $2 Optimus Prime? One that actually transforms at that. Now this guy, I don't really transform him much. I have another video that I filmed and I never released it. So I may go back into that and pull the footage of transforming it. But next to this one, this is one of the most difficult ones. But this is a higher dollar, higher end third-party Prime. And I really would like to keep him in one piece. So there's always the fear when I try to transform him that I'm going to break him. So I typically just leave him in robot mode. So if I can remember how to do this, I will transform him into robot mode. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll stop here and I'll come back when I have him transformed. All right, so we're back. So this is evasion mode Optimus Prime. Forgot that. I was trying to remember what the name of this one was, but yeah, evasion mode Optimus Prime. And as you can see, this is the movie version of Prime. But as you saw before, they made it where when he transformed, he was the cab over truck like our G1, and not the standard tractor that we saw in the movies. So that's pretty cool that they did that. So I was glad to have this one. I've had it for several years. I actually bought it new, still in package. But yeah, so nothing super exciting here, but I thought it would be cool just to compare the new, I say new, but the newer G1 Retro re-release from Walmart, and just have him side by side with some of the other Optimuses that are out there. Certainly, there's probably 100 more that you can find online right now that are just the Hasbro releases, your third-party releases like this guy. There's so many of them. I'd like to get a hold of the Red Series, which is kind of more like the Super 7. It's non-transforming. It's just a standard like action figure. I like all the Siege Primes that are out there. Those are really cool. And I'm always looking to add any kind of like oddball Primes. I've got a couple of the bigger ones based on some of the newer lines, some of the like Transformers animated series stuff. I don't have them with me, or I would add them in the video. But yeah, so that would be cool. Add some of those in at some point. Yeah, but for now, I mean, this is not anything super exciting. This is just a fun little comparison video, and since I bought it new, I thought I might as well film opening it up and getting another package and comparing it to some of the others and share it with you guys. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, give me a thumbs up on that, and take a moment to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see. I'm trying to get more time available to do these videos. I'm certainly going to cover the fact that Masters Universe, it looks like Origins and Masterverse are both going away. So I'll be doing a video on that, I'm sure, soon. I've picked up several figures that I haven't even opened yet that have just been waiting for me to have time to record. So, but yeah, with that, appreciate you guys sticking around for another video. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks.